tayo sa webpage ng Canadian government and we're going to apply for an ETA. Okay, so here are the requirements. You will need passports and IDs, email addresses. Hindi pala ID. So, yung passport kasi parang ID na rin. Okay, so yun yung mga questions for the ETA. And then yan, click on the apply for ETA. So, yung mga requirement, one person at a time. Doesn't allow you to work in Canada or study. Then print your receipt, email updates and approval, and so on. Okay? Okay, so you can check this, no? For the final instructions when applying for an ETA. So the first question, I'm applying for an ETA with a passport issued by another country. Then, what do you plan to do in Canada? Yung susunod na question. So, ilagay mo lang visit sa tourist or visit family. And then next instruction, syempre yung passport. So, may kukunin kang number doon sa passport mo. Siyempre, yung passport mo. Usually, memorize mo na yan. And then, passport country of issue. Siyempre, ensure mo na tama yung information na kasi pag mali, baka ma-delay, mag-cause pa ng delay. Okay? Are you applying on behalf of someone? No. Okay, then click next. So yan yung mga reminders na to ensure na enter mo correct. Passport, ordinary, regular. And then yung code for Philippines is going to be PHL. Alright, so yung sagot dyan, for me, it's no. And what is the nationality noted on this passport? So, yung Philippine passport. Are travel to Canada? Dapat yes yan. Kasi pag no yan, mag-visa ka. In the past 10 years, did you hold a valid Canadian temporary? No. Current US non-immigrant visa, yung B1, B2? Yes. And then, yung non-immigrant visa number. Nandun yung instruction on where you can get it. Read yung text nun eh. So, papakita yan dyan. Yan. So, just input that. Tanungin. Twice mo siyang i-enter. At hindi pwede yung copy and paste. So, manually mo siyang itatype. Like what we're doing right now. Kasi nga first time, diba? And then yung employment details, so kung ano yung pinakamalapit, pwede mong ilagay doon. Na will best describe your role. Okay, sabihin IT, so information system. And then yung name ng employer or school as appropriate. Siyempre yung country mo. Again, kung saan yung employment, kung saan ka currently employed. And then since what year, lalagay mo kung since when ka hired from that company. Make sure na naman yan, English or French. And then the email address. Then you have to enter your email address. Then yung residence. Yung residential address mo dito sa Pilipinas. And then, ang sabi dito, do not enter an address where you live temporarily. So, dapat permanent. Okay. Sa travel information naman, kung may details ka na kung kailan ka magta-travel, pwede mong lagyan ng yes. And kung hindi naman, kung hindi ka naman sure on when you're going to go to Canada, then you can select no. Like what I did, kasi di ko pa talaga sure. And then may mga questions such as, have you ever been refused a visa or permit, denied entry to Canada or any other country? No. Tapos hindi naman ako na-aresto or anything, no. Yan. You're diagnosed with TB or come close contact with that any person na may TB. So, no. And then, none of the above. Lagay mo dito. Any of these conditions, kung ano naman yan. So, no. And then, just agree. And then yung signature mo kung ano yung name mo as it appears on the passport. Right? Tapos, proceed to payment. So, dito, 7 Canadian dollars lang. So, that's less than 300 pesos. Siguro para mga 280 pesos lang. Isa naman yung visa na hindi pa guaranteed kung 10 years or kung multiple ba or single. So, mga around or almost 5K yata yan. At least ito, less than 300. Tapos may 5 years ka na. Diba? So, sulit. At wala ka pang ibang ipapasok mga document. So, yun lang naman yung matagal. Papasok ka ng document, kuha ka ng back certificate. Medyo hassle. So, ito, due to my US visa, kaya pwede ka mag-ETA. US tourist visa. So, yan, input mo na yung credit card details. Check naman natin yung email natin. Tingnan natin kung anong ganap. Kung approve na ba. So, ito, next steps daw. After you apply for an ETA, you'll receive an email from IRCC pala. So, yan. Actually, mabilis lang yan. Siyempre, may instruction kapag hindi mo siya nakuha in 72 hours. Basta check your email from time to time. Mabilis lang yan. Or baka nasa spam, check mo rin. And then also may number din yun. Diba? In case you need to contact. Yung status ng ETA mo in the future. Ayan na siya. Approve na siya. Ayan na yan. I cannot travel to Canada. Diba? With ETA. Through ETA. So, naka-menos ako ng time. Naka-save pa. Most likely naman kasi via air naman ang travel ko dun. Hindi naman ako maglalan kasi matagal. So, there you go. Ganyan lang kadali. Basta tama yung information na input mo sa application. Tapos pagkabayad mo, yun in less than 5 minutes, marireceive mo na siya. And then you can now print it para sure, para in case na pupunta mo doon sa border, then you can just show that to them. Okay. So that will be all. Thanks for watching. See you in my next vlog.